Well, it's been a pretty quiet last 24 hours. No major ticket items, no major headlines or anything like that. And, ADA's still just fighting to get back above this longer term trend, this big bull flag that we were printing. We're trying to once again break out of here and target our 20-day moving average. And I will say that, BTC's done a very good job of holding up and showing some resilience right now above 107K. And now it's a question of, are alts going to follow? Are we going to shake this PTSD? We did get some good news from the base network surrounding ADA yesterday. We need to talk about that. And I want to show you guys just a couple other things that I'm watching pretty closely here. So if you guys are new or haven't already, show your support for the channel down below. It's been growing like crazy, and it's all because of you guys. So I will say that, we're again just kind of blah, mid 56, not really doing a whole lot. I'm really hoping that we can finally buck this trend that we've dealt with all week. And this is this early day selling. Right now, it's about 5:57 a.m. Central Standard Time. U.S. money has not woke up yet. We actually got a bunch of selling at about 4 a.m. today. And I will say that, the big trend to start almost every single day has been some selling from U.S. money. Some selling from U.S. money, some selling from U.S. money. Luckily, some of this has led to some extended pumps, some ups in terms of price, and hopefully that's the case today. But we're just still stuck in this presence of again retail PTSD. We have not escaped this fearful sentiment. People thinking that the market is just going to drop and drop and drop, but yet the signs are showing us it's the opposite. And it's a question of, what is going to win there? Are the bears going to take back over, or do the bulls have enough to push us to higher highs, right? Now, I will say that, we're building something very similar to what we did actually back in this April recovery. It seems very similar to kind of the April 9th, 10th, and 11th here. So I'd love to see us flip this around, get back green on the day, and start to make some extensions here, maybe move up to about 62 cents or so. And that would actually be a great sign because, again, that's above ADA's 100-week moving average. We need some closes above there. That's how we know that ADA has a really good shot of making an even further extension to the upside. But that's kind of where we're at there. BTC, again, just printing a lot of green here. And guys, BTC dominance looking little hot right now. I mean, it does look somewhat toppy, but obviously yesterday's daily candle moving up 0.67%. BTC held, alts just kind of crap the bed once again. I mean, it sucks. I'm just ready for us to finally start getting some movement. Now, I'll get back to this more here in just a moment, but what I did want to show everybody is that ADA is officially on the base network. So Coinbase actually brought both wrapped ADA and LTC to the base network. Now, obviously, that does expand our reach, gives us, brings us into a network that has millions of people, hundreds of thousands of daily active users. So that's a great sign. Obviously, more accessibility, for ADA can bring more demand. And right now, what you guys need to know is that 2.9 million wrapped ADA have already been minted on base and are actively circulating. Just be aware, there are scams out there, guys. Make sure you go to the official Coinbase account if you guys do want that contract address. I'm sure it will be listed elsewhere, but just don't mess up right now. Don't make any major mistakes and fall for scams and all that stuff. So all the important things we talk about here and there, right? Now, what I will say is that, when we're looking at ADA in general, we still have this kind of compression going on. I will say that there is some downside leverage here, some long interest that could make us have some liquidations here if we do tip in the early part of the day. What we might be looking at, and this is just my thoughts, we might be looking at a little bit of a drop earlier on in the day, followed by a rally and some liquidations. Now, I'm not saying that has to happen for sure, but just look at how close we are to this long leverage. This runs down to about 54 cents. So if we do get, kind of a wick down to 54 cents, wouldn't really surprise me. But then just look at how much sits above these ranges. Again, you could be talking about liquidations into the 62 cent range. That would make a whole lot of sense. All right. Now, why I'm just really confused by retail right now is we are seeing some of the highest levels of buying from institutional players and large money we have seen here in 2025. Okay. We had another $547 million worth of BTC bought yesterday. We had $60 million worth of Ethereum yesterday. And again, these are on pace to be two of the largest weeks here this year. Whales seem to be increasing their position a lot. Their holdings continue to be on the rise, but yet retail is the one who just keeps getting shook out and keep moving their assets from themselves to the larger players in the space. And, if people are going to do that, that's fine. It is what it is. We go through these every single cycle, but there's a very consistent trend that just people are continuing to ignore. And I feel like it's one of those that's really going to catch a lot of people off guard. It's going to slap a lot of people in the face, and they're going to wonder what the hell just happened. And it's kind of where we're at, guys. So it's boring. It's blah. I get it. I'm ready for things to start moving up. And luckily, the fundamentals are looking good. Charts are looking fine. I'm not saying it's super overly bullish, but we've done a good job of defending price, not setting new lower lows compared to February. Right now, we just need that burst of retail excitement. So appreciate you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below. But have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.